What's up guys, Andrew Adams here, and today I'm going to show you guys a few tips on how to make epic builds and drops. Alright, so here's a track I've been working on, and let's go ahead and hear the drop first. Alright, there you have it. So now I want to use this track to kind of give you guys some tips on how you can make epic drops in your own songs. So the first thing, and something that might be kind of obvious, is the drums. So let's go ahead and pull up one of the drum loops here. And something that I love to do in almost all my drops is to have them more spaced out near the beginning of the scene, and then as it gets closer and closer to the drop, they speed up more and more. But then at the end, as you can see here, it lets up a little bit. And I think that's important to do. Having this calm before the storm effect can really make your drops more dramatic, and that's what you want to have in your drops, drama. So then next here, as you can see I'm pulling up, is a riser. And so here we have Silk, and as you can see, it's doing just what a riser should do, it's rising. And you can do this easily through automation. First adjust the low pass and make it fade in, as you can see here, and then also adjust the pitch, so the build has this rising climatic sort of effect. And that can really add in a great thing for your songs. Alright, tip number 3, use low pass on the chords. When you do this, it gives this chords this cool phase warp effect type of deal, and it can really help give a nice transition to the drop. You can either have it stretched out over the entire build, or like in this song, just have it directly before the drop. But either way, it can really add a nice touch to your builds and drops. Alright, then for a fourth tip, just a nice little touch can be to add a sweeper. It's really, simple and easy, and yet it can really give your build that little sparkle that it needs. You can do this simply by adjusting the automation and letting the low pass phase in, as you can see right here. Alright, then finally, my fifth and final tip has to do with when the chorus comes in, and that's to make sure your melody is recognizable from something earlier in the song. And when you give your listeners this sense of recognition, it can really help give them this feeling that the whole build has been leading up to this one point. And that really makes the chorus all the more enjoyable. As you can see here, earlier in the song and later, it has this similar type of melody. And I think that's something that's really important to do for the build and drop. So there you have it, 5 tips on how to make epic builds and drops.